Hello there and welcome back. Quick update on the Vogue 50, and sadly I think this might be the last video that I do on it. So I had a problem starting it, as I mentioned in the last video. We believed it was ECU BECM fault, which there was a fault with them. Took them both out, sent them to Classic Rides in North Wales. Les, real good job. The BECM had water damage and the ECU was faulty. So fixed both of them, sent them back very quick. I'd like to thank Les. He always does a lot of work for me, and a real nice chap, really helpful. And so I put them in. My mechanic managed to get the car started, and unfortunately the head gasket or cylinder liner has slipped. It failed a sniff test straight away, so it needs a new engine. And due to the length of time it's been off the road, I think it will probably need the gearbox replacing as well, or if I was to take them out I'd replace both at the same time. In addition, we've also got the rust on one sill. It's only a very small hole, but this sill does need welding. And finally the paintwork. Unfortunately, with all these three things put together, it's just not economical for me to repair. It's a real shame. I really wanted to get it going. I rather hoped the engine would be savable. The car's got 81,000 miles on the clock, and apparently the engine was changed at 50,000 miles, so it's only 30,000 miles on this engine. So if it wasn't for the engine, or if we'd managed to get the engine running and starting, then I'd have done the paintwork and the repair on the sill and everything else. But just all those three things combined together, it's just not economical for me to repair, which is a real shame, because this car has got so much potential, being a car and being such low mileage. It's low owners as well, so I don't want to break it, even though it's worth far more in parts, and I know it is. I'm going to put it back up for sale, and hopefully someone will be able to restore it. The ideal thing is if you've got a 4.6, a good working 4.6, but it's a boring spec, is to take your engine and gearbox, do a straight swap straight over, and then the rest of the restoration on this is relatively straightforward. Just have a quick walk around again. When I do sell it, I've got the period correct wheels for it. I'll also include other things, other parts to assist in the restoration, what anybody really needs. But I really think it's worth saving, and unfortunately I'm just not the man to do it. They are just such a stunning colour. The spec is amazing. At the moment, remember, I've got the air suspension manually pumped up. That's why it's a bit of a wonky angle, just towing it home at the moment. But if we go inside, just to remind you how nice these are. The seats are in good condition. All the wood in the centre. And this is why it's worth so much in parts. Even between the cubby lid, the steering wheel, working radio, working HVAC, the seats, BECM, ECU, picnic tables. Parts wise it's worth a lot more. I've got the surround for that TV somewhere. Actually, there it is. Just such a nice car, and I really hope someone reaches out to me and says, yeah, it's exactly what I want, I can restore it. There's a few parts in the boot. Remember, I've already bought one donor car for this, so a lot of the parts I've transferred across already. Even silly things like struts, airbags, seatbelt receivers. I've got the ABC pillars, so in that respect, you know, a lot of parts are included. The only thing that desperately needs doing is those two exhaust pipes. The electrics all seem good after I've had the BECM ECU done. The electrics all seem good on it. Even this dent here, with a dent man, pull it out, new light on it, and it wouldn't look so bad. Blemishes there. I hope it's up for what someone's looking for. Even in the engine bay, where my mechanic had it, because it had the fueling problems. We've started to take out the LPG system. Got the SVR plaque there. So I mean, even the plaque and the badge on the back's worth a few pounds. So I mean, in parts, yeah, it's worth far more than what I'll offer. So I'm going to put up a sensible price. I think £1,250, which isn't silly. And if I don't get that sort of money, well, I think I'll probably just put it in a field until I found a good donor car. But yeah, what a stunning car. Really, real shame to break it. There just aren't many left. As I said, I've started a register, and I think I've only got 4 or 5 of these left still MOT'd and on the road. Okay, well, let's see what happens, see if someone does buy it, and if they don't, well, let's just hope I find a good donor car with a good engine and gearbox and take it from there. Okay, thanks for watching. I wonder which car I'll buy next.